They're forcing people in. Now, I don't have no issues with drugs anymore. I did before, a long, long time ago in the past. And thank God I've been blessed. I've been diligent. I've been prudent. I've been gregarious. I have not inculcated myself with ancient ideas and stuff. I've been modern. I've been new age. I've been metaphysicist. I got a great doctor in North Carolina. Shout out to GC Stop. I couldn't have done this stuff as easily without them, without my doctor Tim. He's the best doctor I've ever met in my entire life, one of the most influential people in my entire life. You can get better. It is real. You can get better. It's not out of the question. Here in our little area, everybody gets a check. There's no jobs. It's terrible. I'm stuck here. And listen to this. So TikTok pay you $1.50 for every 1,000 views. Well, I'm averaging like 70, 80,000 views a week right now, but I don't have the right amount of followers. I've only got 1,000 followers. My TikTok's it's like 6 months old. By the time I get 10,000 followers, God knows how much money I'll actually be able to make. But it just kind of sucks because I've found so much success there, but yet I'm still so far away. And and now I'm a convicted felon for armed robbery when I was 15, got tried as an adult, emancipated, and that pushed me off of a lot of jobs because of the violence, because of the taking the money. So that puts a lot of jobs out. Another problem I have is I've got this outgoing personality. My IQ is 137. I'm super bright. I'm not subordinate at all, but I'm with clear leadership skills. And then other men get jealous of me real quick because I'm pretty and there's girls there. And then sometimes they don't like me because I'm bi or whatever like that. Or, I'm not like actively like dating guys or nothing like that. But from time to time, I see guys I think are attractive. I haven't dated anybody in 4 years. Okay. My baby mama broke my fucking heart, ripped it out of my chest, stomped on it, and there's nothing left there but a dark freezer. And I can't even imagine finding love after what we had. And after how bad I ruined that, guys. I ruined that. Nobody else did. I did. But I usually go on for a while and I'll record like 10, 15 minutes of content and I'll just use a little bit of it on TikTok, maybe 2 minutes, you know what I mean? But I've really sharpened my knife, so to speak, on TikTok, and I've got really well at it. And I'm ready to start doing long form content. I take care of my grandfather because you know how it is when you're in a situation where you're just poor and you ain't got no way and no family, nobody to help you or nothing like that. I got just a little bit of help, just a little tiny bit, right? Just barely enough to get by without being in a shelter, just barely. Not enough help to get to a job interview. The bus for here where I live in West Virginia in Bluefield, you ride the bus to Princeton where any kind of job is. There's no jobs here close by where I live. I've got applications in every one of them. But you ride the bus there and you can't get back. The bus runs 5 days a week from 9 to 5. It does one trip to Princeton, one trip back. So if you get off of it, you're not going back. It's a one way trip. And it takes like 4 hours to get there, and it's only like 9 miles away. The geography of West Virginia is not like a city, guys. So if you're watching this from a city, it's nothing like that. Because you can't grid it off like city streets. You have to go around the mountains or carve through the mountains or over the mountains. So therefore, it takes a long time to get to a very short place. And and everybody drives crazy and no insurance, and it's just like the Wild West out here, guys. It really is. It really is. There's no such thing as a concealed carry permit here. You got it, you towed it. You hide it, you don't. Whatever suits your style. And the thing I like about that here in West Virginia is you should treat every man like he got a pistol hidden in his pocket. You know what I mean? You should treat every man like that. Give every man that little bit of respect, that little bit of dignity. Give him that little bit of sovereignty over his own personal space. Because if you're packing, you're protected. But guys, I'm gonna put together a little content. I guess what I'm gonna do, we're gonna cover this story about this bill for a little bit because primarily I do a political show and a cultural show about white culture. And I'm one of the most cultured people you're gonna meet. I've got mixed kids. My baby's mom is from Puerto Rico. My other baby's dead. My daughter's an amazing musician. I was a tattoo artist for 13 years, and and after COVID took my job, and it just COVID did something. I don't know what happened during COVID, but something happened and it broke society. It never got put back together, and I don't think it ever will. I think we've evolved into a different headspace, a different consciousness, a different collective, and people aren't really ready to accept that or whatever, and they just think about nostalgia in their minds while they're doom scrolling. So there's nothing empowering about that. But guys, I just wanted to start, putting some content out there. I decided on my YouTube that I'm gonna keep it like PG-13. I'm gonna keep it pretty clean. My TikTok is lit, so you're gonna get a lot of content on TikTok, Space Baby on TikTok that you don't get on YouTube. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But guys, like, so monetization would help me greatly. And the thing is that I get the views. I get the views. I get big views on my shorts on YouTube. It's just they turn down so many of them. So like the stuff on TikTok that goes through, YouTube just doesn't allow. Like it just doesn't allow. It goes nowhere or whatever. Like YouTube's algorithm, it's like if you think of it like a person, it's useful to think of it like a person because it is going to act like a person. It's going to have preferences. It's going to have different things. It's going to be the person that delivers your videos to the people that you need to see them. It's going to be you know what I mean? Like it's useful to think of it like that. Like the TikTok algorithm is a savage. The YouTube algorithm is more of a paternal, maternal, perennial type thing. The YouTube algorithm is a long-term relationship. The TikTok algorithm is a one-night stand every time. TikTok goes off of the hook, which is the first like split second of a video. And if you don't grab no attention there, despite how good your content is, it's not going to go anywhere unless you have followers. But on YouTube, it's going to prioritize watch time. Who watched what video the longest? Okay, I got great audience retention. Like I got great audience retention on my videos. We're going to put this one up tonight. See how it goes. This is an introduction. My hair is bad, guys. It's been a rough day for me. It's been a long day. But how you do. You say, well, I'm going to start this. I'm going to start this. And I've put it off way too long already. But I film content all day. I put in about 10 to 12, 14 hours a day of work on being a content creator. I get the views. I don't have the followers yet. I've been doing this for 6 months. I approach it with the same amount of artistic ability as I did as my other job. And sometimes I put theatrics with digital, and I use a little AI here and there or whatever. Not very much because I know that the young kids hate AI, and you have to appeal to them too. And also platforms don't like AI because you can be so creative. You can do some kind of amazing piece of work with just a little bit of effort. Like because where it used to take whole teams and stuff to do animation, you can make I do it all the time. I make cool stuff. But guys, like so, I just wanted to get some film in. I need to take a walk because I'm having a hard night. I take care of an 86-year-old man 24/7. I'm the only one. He don't want nobody else but me. And he has like the old man boomer mentality every now and then, and it's just so hard to deal with a boomer, guys, because they've raped our country, they whine and cry about everything, and they've left us with nothing. It feels really bleak. Damn, I mean, we're sitting here messed up. Our kids are never gonna have a house. They're never gonna have none of. See, the difference is I'm a millennial. I seen a glimpse of the world before the internet, especially from West Virginia because we're behind in infrastructure. So I seen the world before the internet. I knew what it was like. I was 13, 14 before the internet took hold in our state, or it was in our schools or nothing, right? We didn't have internet in our schools until like I was 15. I was already out of school by then. I got my GED and I didn't go back. I went to college, skipped that shit. Couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand school. Couldn't stand it. It's so oppressive. It's so bleak. It's so dark. It kills creativity. They prize no kind of imaginative nothing. It's just the worst experience I ever had because I'm a dissociative personality disorder and I don't connect with others. I don't get to be in a group. I don't feel like others do. And it creates stuff in my life. I got feelings. I feel feelings. I just don't feel stuff like you guys do. I just don't click like you guys do with each other. I feel like I'm just like not one of nobody else. I feel like I'm not like you or nothing. It's very difficult. It's something that I deal with regularly. It's fine. It helps my show because I'm very I'm very resilient. I'm very endurance built. I'm very durable. My feelings and stuff are very good. Like you can't hurt them. Like I'm headstrong, confident. When I tell somebody my plans of what I'm going to do in the future, and they talk to me like it's like not, and they talk to me like it's not a like, and they try to pull it apart or pick it apart or tell me the odds of it or something like that. I don't even listen. It sounds ridiculous to me. I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. All I know is I follow through on things. I'm disciplined. I've turned my life around. I'm experiencing great success on TikTok. My YouTube shorts are lead is pretty good. They do really well. And I'm ready to jump into the long form content and get a relationship with you guys like I have on TikTok. I have a wonderful audience on TikTok. They're just a beautiful group of ladies. It's primarily like most of my views are like 73% female, and it's like housewives because like I do makeup and I'm bubbly and fun and funny, but I do cuss a lot and stuff like that, and I behave badly a little bit. But I'm gonna fix that for YouTube because I think YouTube will be a much better employer than TikTok. To be honest, a much better business partner. I don't know, or however you work at it, but I think that it would be better with YouTube. But guys, check me out on TikTok, Space Baby. Love you guys. And in 2026, if you're still on the left versus right, you've lost the plot, guys. Their stuff matters. Our stuff matters. We have to give concessions. They have to give concessions. We have to work together, guys, because what kind of a person is just gonna be like, you know, okay, we don't want the gay stuff in the books. Okay, I do gay stuff before. I don't think it should be in the books, guys, because it's hard enough to get an understanding of how things go. My heart done being broke so much, it's gonna hurt that. So maybe some way, by the way I express myself and the way that I'm like not just completely self-censored and stuff like that, the way I'm open and honest and I'm dignified and integratable, maybe I can connect with some of you guys. I hope that you like the show. It's a Space Baby show. It's a political analyst and white culture show. Not just white culture, culture in general. But primarily, the idea is that white people are so rough on each other, guys. You just would never believe. White people are so rough on each other. I've lived with white people a whole lot. And if you do some transgression, the next day it's over. It's a new day. There might be a little laughing about it, a little joshing, but it's a new day and nobody's judging you or holding a grudge. But in the white communities, it's not like that. It's very toxic. It's very toxic. And I'm hoping I can draw a little bit of attention to this and maybe we can fix it a little bit. But when the person that does that is going to get if the person that tries to break the cycle is going to attack them with all their claws and all their teeth.